It was an SC game. Yeah, it was fun seeing Derek Brown play. He's legit.
Think you should have taken it all the way to the house?
I don't know. I can't speak on it, man. You can say it from the side, but when you're on the field and it happens, I can speak for myself, man. It's not as easy.
Is he the best defensive player in the country right now?
I mean, that's hard to say because there are a lot of guys who I can name off top who are pretty good, but I didn't get a chance to watch our film or whatever. But he's definitely one of those guys you think of when you think of top players.
You guys got Bama coming in. They might have as dynamic an offense as anyone in the country with two on all those receivers. Just talk about the challenge that you guys are facing coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, they're a dynamic offense. You got a great quarterback, great running backs, and great receivers. And their O-line is pretty solid as well. They've always been solid. So I feel like it's going to be a challenge like it always has been for the last couple of years for me being here playing against Alabama and just playing SC in general. You get up for games like this. You want to compete in a big time moment against a big time opponent. So yeah, it's going to be a great challenge. Great week preparation just to get out there, and go all out on Saturday.
They seem to catch a lot of slants or short passes, Keldrick, and just house them. How do you avoid that from happening?
Well, yeah, they run a lot of RPO game and stuff like that. So I know Coach Elko. He'll do a great job. We played against some teams who did a little RPO. Our Clemson did a little bit of RPO. So if we can just get in some sets where we can kind of just key in on that backside to where we can not necessarily leave the cornerback on the island. We can be able to play it pretty well.
Does what you guys did against Clemson, shutting down that offense, give you guys confidence you could do at least a similar job this Saturday against Alabama?
Yeah, we finished the job versus Clemson, but definitely just watching the film, we did some good stuff against them, and just leading up to this week. As a defense, we're confident. We feel like we can execute the game plan. I know Coach Elko and that staff are doing a great job as we speak right now. Just get ready to present us with what we're gonna have coming up. So yeah, we feel pretty confident.
How important is a fast start in a game like this, Coach?
You have to start fast in any big moment, and that's something that we've kind of struggled with these past couple games, just getting out to a great start, and trying to get ourselves out of something towards the middle or the end. But, you can't do that versus a good opponent, a great opponent like Alabama. So you have to come out fast, offensively, defensively, and special teams, and, be ready to play.
Would Coach Elko really have the DBs key in last week and the bye week?
Just getting back to the basics. We really did a lot of, as safeties with Coach Elko, did a lot of footwork stuff, just working on our hips, just getting back loose, tackling angles and stuff like that. And with the cornerbacks, we worked on just a lot of two-man routes, just working on just how we're going to play it, where it's man zone, stuff like that. So we did a lot of different stuff to just kind of key in on what we do as a secondary.
Yeah, how important is going to be that agility and speed against such a fast receiving core, Alabama?
Well, we did it like last week. We went against our receiving core. We did a lot of good on good last week, and it was pretty refreshing getting a chance to go up against Jamon and Courtney and Anais all last week. And those some really fast guys, physical guys, great route runners themselves. So we got a quick glimpse of what it'd be like on Saturdays playing last week. So absolutely, that'll be very key in just being able to communicate with one another, be on the same page. Where the routes are going up, out, in. Just being on the same page with everything.
With that in mind, you feel like you guys were able to share some things up during the bye week that'll be crucial points come Saturday?
I feel like we sharpened some things up, definitely, for the most part. I feel like we still have to get some stuff going towards this week. It never ends. You're always trying to get better and build towards something, and, you never reach a certain point of satisfaction. So we're still building on to where we're trying to get to.
How close have y'all come to playing to your capability?
That's hard to say because, you look at the film and, even though you think you had a great game, you still see, wow, there's a couple plays that, that separated us from, really doing what we wanted to do, and for having a complete game. So I still feel like we have a little way to go. And that just comes with, just looking back on the week of preparation. Did we have a good week of practice? And then all that translates over to having a good game. So we can, continue to hone in on, having a great week of practice, and then, preparing mentally and physically on the field. Then we can, have that success we want to have on the football field on Saturday.
I know he doesn't hold on to the ball very long, but Tua gets rid of it pretty quick. But how big of a pass rush? Y'all haven't been able to get to the quarterback or affect the quarterback very well. How would that benefit you, and how can you get more pressure?
Pressure versus any quarterback, especially a good one like Tua, who does a good job of getting the ball out really fast. He's a great thrower. Just throw a lot of different stuff at him. Try to get him off his spot. Quarterbacks love to find their spot and just get in that rhythm, and they're dangerous. That's anybody. So if we can just get to the quarterback and really just focus in on getting them down in general, that'll be a big key in success on Saturday.
But big of a challenge. How do you feel like your corners outside can hold up? I mean, can you play man on man? I mean, are they that good, or you got faith in you guys? If you are a man, you can do it.
Hey, I promise you, we're confident in our ability as a secondary group. I'm confident in my cornerbacks. I'm confident in our nickels everywhere. So I feel like going forward, we've played against good receivers, and it sounds like a cliche, but we go against guys who I feel like are some of the best in the country. And Javon has been in, Courtney Davis, and all these guys. So I feel like going in Saturday, we're prepared to go against anybody in the country, and I'll say that. So we're confident whether we're playing man or zone. Whatever we're gonna do, whatever Coach Elko wants us to do, we'll be ready to do it.
How important is it to mix all that up too, and quarterback confusion game and all the pre-snap cat and mouse stuff?
Yeah, it's very important because you can't just throw one thing at somebody. That's easy for great quarterbacks and great teams to be able to pick apart. So and Coach Elko always does a good job of just throwing a lot of different stuff at quarterbacks schematically. So that's just on us to be able to take it in, lock in on the details of what we're trying to do, and then go out there and execute it to the best of our ability.
So when an Auburn or Alabama is on offense, how do y'all communicate? It's so loud in Kyle Field. How do y'all communicate on defense?
Well, it definitely takes we have our hand signals that we like to do, and then sometimes you have to run up, have a sense of urgency, and if you're going to talk, you have to really talk and make sure they hear you. So that's kind of that's the advantage and disadvantage for a defensive player on third down, especially. You have to really make sure you're communicating properly because it gets loud in Kyle Field, and make sure you're on the same page because everybody knows what happens when you're not on the same page.
How much do you or your teammates or your position group utilize the sports psychology department and just kind of helping you get mentally prepared for game day, especially maybe on a bye week?
Yeah, Ryan Pittsinger is a prime example. He's a great guy. Me and him have had a great relationship the past 3 years since I've been here, and he's always there. Even before the game, we always have just a little chat one-on-one. About whether it's 10 seconds or he'll sit down for about 2-3 minutes and we'll just talk. And he's like, "How's it going, man? Where you're at mentally? You ready for the game? It's a big, stuff like that." And it's just kind of just relaxing, just getting a chance, just lock in and just focus on yourself. And get outside all the pressures that comes with playing football and everything like that. So we utilize him very well. I know Kellen talks to me about him meeting with Ryan and him being a great asset to helping him become a better person and just being able to deal with everything that comes with being a college football player.
During a bye week, when the focus is kind of on the mental game, the fundamentals, is it especially helpful to have someone like that to kind of get you focused in?
Yeah, absolutely. We got some great resources here at Texas A&M, and with a sports psychologist like Pittsinger, who does a good job. He has a great relationship with all the guys on the team. Whenever we get a chance, and he'll notice probably some of just the stress that comes with playing football and stuff like that. It's always good to have that resource to come in, maybe just get some stuff off your chest and just kind of relax a little bit and just, everybody doesn't have that here, where this family that's, may not be close and stuff like that. You have a resource like that, that's great.
How much does it help you've already played Clemson and Auburn? You've already played 2 top 10 games, Coach. What do you learn from those, and how much does that help you in this one?
You learn that you cannot help a good team win. That's a big thing. Teams are already good, and you can't help them win. So we have to do everything in our power to make it as difficult as possible for them in their path to trying to win as well. So you just learn how to just go out there and take every rep as if it's the game-winning rep. Because it all matters. When you look back on that film, the film doesn't lie. And you look back and you're like, wow, you're that close. You're that close to just being the defense you want to be, the special teams you want to be, the offense we want to be. So, yeah, just looking back on all those games, it's definitely a great advantage to have played in those type of games and stuff like that to get to this point. And we just look back on those as past experiences and and moving forward to try to help us be successful.